What's up, YouTube? You probably can't even see me right now, but welcome back to the Apache Halloween YouTube channel. And in today's video, or tonight's video anyways, I will be showing you guys the 2022 Apache Cemetery Haunted House. So here we are. This is the front yard. This is what you see first when you pull up. I have my poster right here. It's a little dark, but you can barely see it. And it just says when the haunted house is open. It is currently the 29th, so Halloween is still yet to show up. And then we just have a QR code for the Instagram account. But here is the actual haunted house. But before we enter, I have this little section right here, which is little skelly bones, both of them. You got the original swinging one, and then the new 2022 model little skelly bones.
Pray for the dead, and the dead will pray for you.
So the first thing that you see when you come to enter is this amazing archway. My father and I built it, and we're really proud of it. We originally did have the pillars, but then these gargoyles were afterthoughts. But now, since we updated the whole thing, we now have them recessed inside of the pillars, so they look more like they're meant to be there. And then the archway, that's just Michael's tombstone. And I converted the gargoyles and the tombstone to power, so it just plugs in now. Now the first thing that you will see when you walk in is the creepy caretaker and the guardian of the grave. There they both are. And then you will also see the Grim Graven Angel on his giant statue right here. And he originally is supposed to go up to a speaker, but the speaker just died, so I just have his normal audio. But that's okay. And then here, I have my remote. This is just a Harbor Freight remote. And I press it, pop-up zombie. And here are the ghost twins from Home Depot this year. And then we have these arrows that blink to this black light. We keep walking, now we're in the driveway area. Here is the vintage classical Halloween feel scene. We got some old blow molded pumpkins, grim beheaded bride, and in the back is abandoned Annie.
Your host is not here right now. They're busy doing something in the backyard. But we'll have loads of fun while they're gone.
Next up is the circus. There's the new Uncle Charlie on his stand. It does say Uncle Charlie, but you can barely see it. And then up here is the hanging banner clown that says Carnival of Evil, or Carnival of Horrors, I'm sorry. Here is the old Whack-A-Mole. And here is Thrashing Clown. Here is Uncle Charlie and Bite Size on the Cirque du Spirit barrel with Stabbo as well. And there's Bite Size Clown right there. Next up we have the remakes, the new Whack-A-Mole, and Bloody Bag of Jokes. So there is the whole clown section of the haunted house. It's more of an interactive theme. Here is the carport, which is the laboratory theme. There's just one single hallway and a bunch of tarps. But here's the prisoner zombie, and then this is the control room for the actor who sits in here. We have throw switches and some buttons that will activate everything. These two will activate Experimental Eddie and Electrified Corpse. And then here is the toe-tagged corpse. And then he is on a button. This is the alien model or version. And he still works nicely. And then I spray painted some neon paint to make it look like ooze or creepy toxic material. And then this button is for John Doe in the other section. And then here is Death Row. Now I have not yet had the chance to put his box in, but hopefully we get there soon for Halloween. And then here is Barry. And as you leave the carport, you enter the back cemetery. And here is Mr. Dark in all of his glory. I have his remote, so there we go. Here is the cemetery statue from Home Depot. I have just a blue light on him. And I love the blue light. I think it looks perfect on him. He was working early. I'm assuming the batteries just died, but that's okay. I leave them out all night. Here is the plague doctor. He has his fog hooked up to him. Comes out through the skulls. I love that guy. It's pretty cool. And then here is the Towering Reaper. He's the tallest one I got. I don't have any of the 12-foot skeletons or modern stuff. I got this guy about 3 years ago. He's still working. He was a battery-only prop, which kind of sucked, but I recently just converted him to all power, so now he's always on, because we've always had trouble with him not going on after a long night of constant motion. Here is the Grave Watcher. She's in the pool deck. This is a pool deck that we converted to look like a creepy old house or something by just using garden fabric. And she's just on batteries, but she's working amazingly right now. And I also have my sensors out, so they sense certain like movements right here. You can barely see it in the center of the screen. But that one actually activates the harvester, so I walk by it. There he goes. We got the sign, "Welcome to our haunted farmhouse." And this is all the corn stalks and the hay, and then there's an old wheelbarrow that's flipped on its side. A bunch of pumpkins. Some of the lights have actually died out. Now we move into the more of the deeper neck of the farmhouse area, farmland area. You have the caution tape and stuff. And then here is Jack Straw. Again, he's on the remote. One thing we need to do is add the windmill to here, just to give it that final touch. Then here is the shed, which has been turned into the actual farmhouse, or the chop shop. Here's the barnyard butcher, and then you have the zombie latex zombie farmer. And then we got all these sliced up feet and the pig's head and limbs, and then got all these signs and stuff. You have the tire swing zombie right here. He's still working. And then Buzzsaw, the original, he is also on a sensor right here. And I converted him to be plug-in, no longer batteries. But you can see all the little details, is these old tin, I think, signs that I painted to look rusty. Here's the head from Spirit, and then all the corn stalks. So I'm pretty happy with how this area turned out. So right here is I think it's a fright box, and what it does is it senses movement and then plays sound through it. So here it is, and it runs all the way to the end here. As you walk up the path, you can see it come into view. The Exorcist. And I have a lightning box, I think is what it's called, that makes the light shine to the music. And then I have fog, and I have a chill box here, so the fog slowly like creeps down. And it seems like all the ice has melted now, but so it doesn't use. It used to like float over the stairs, but I think it's done doing that. But then the Exorcist, or Reagan, is on the remote as well.
Would you like to leave a message? I'll see that she gets it.
You can't even see the projection. Now we want to add a silk screen to the back so it looks like it's in midair. But I'm a little worried that this light might be too bright. I guess we'll find out. We plan to do that before Halloween. I'm not sure if we will though. Next here is this little alleyway, and you can see, or barely see, the Hauntress, who pokes out right here. There she is. And then this is a little hiding door that doesn't even look like a door actually, but this has gotten a lot of scares. I have an actor who hides in here and will jump out at them. Very subtle, but very good jump scare. Now we enter the quote-unquote mine shaft. This is a Christmas light, I believe, that we just mounted up here, and a bunch of strobe, and you can hear Lord Doc Hanavar right here. He's in here, and the fog machine also, but I think this one ran out of fog juice. And then right here is the twitching banshee. Now we enter the last section of the haunted house, which is just the spider infestation area. It's kind of part of the mine shaft. I would like to add more cobweb into here since all these leaves have taken over, but I just haven't had the time yet. We used to have 2 spiders, but recently this one has broken, and I'm hoping that I'm able to get it repaired in time for Halloween. A gear cracked, unfortunately. But the other one over there still works, and here's another sensor right here. Activates. Perfect. And then you leave the gate area, and that is the haunted house. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. This is about 2 months worth of work that has been put in, countless hours non-stop. But it's all done and it's all worth it. There's still Halloween yet to come as the time of making this video. I don't know if this will be released until after Halloween. But thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.